this one. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's get the desktop audio muted just in case we're ready to go. Video capture device is also muted. That would be a problem. Perfect. All right, we're going to be talking with the microphone here. How is this going to be for our mock draft? I'm going to be looking this way at the screen. All right, we're good. All right, audio check done. We're good. Let me get the last of my setup done, and then we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to go pretty early in this one. Minimal time wasted. All right, there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the CollingsThodeNetwork. Just Curtis this time, as Nolan was just here for the expansion draft. He is not here for my Panthers mock draft, and you saw the title. I'm only drafting offensive players in this one. Yes, only going offense. We're changing it up a little bit, and hey, you could take this on one hand of what would the Panthers do with every pick if they were going to pick someone on offense, or you could think of this video like... well, what if this offense was as sick as it possibly could get with rookies? Well, we'll see what I can do in this one. So hold your horses on complaining that I'm not drafting a defensive guy. Hold your horses, because that's going to be next Friday. So make sure you subscribe to the CollingsThodeNetwork so you don't miss that episode. Clicking the bell icon down below does help with that, getting notified of it. So next Friday, we're doing defense only for our Carolina Panthers mock draft. But today, we are doing offense. So I'm going to restructure Taylor Moton's contract. It's going to give us $6 million. We're going to hop into the free agent pool here. I'm going to sign a safety because this team needs a safety so bad. I say this is offense only, but we are doing this. We're going to go pick up Xavier Woods. It's a new day. Yes, it is. And we'll give him 4.5 to be kind to the gentleman. So there you go. We got Xavier Woods. We have our new starting safety. It's not Nick Scott anymore. We are now officially ready to draft. Offense only. Here we go. Welcome to the mock draft. Welcome to what we're going to do. The meat and potatoes of this video. We're going to let this go, and then we're going to see what is happening with the projected picks, the mock draft, and if it's going to be completely ridiculous. Again, we're not going to trade any of our picks away because we're going to look at who some of the best offensive pieces can be, and then we're going to click over there to offense. So Kenyon Sadiq going 15 makes me horribly sad, but this is a kind of unrealistic one, but whatever, we'll get into it. Fernando Mendoza 1, Ruben Bain 2, and David Bailey 3, Arvel Reese 4. I can't complain with that. Even Carnell Tate 5. Again, I still can't complain. It's a good top 5. It's a rarely good top 5 for these videos. Jeremiah Love 6, Caleb Down 7, Jermod McCoy 8, and then Mansour Delane 9. My father's Chiefs grabbing a cornerback out of LSU there. Dylan Thieneman 10, Maigoa at 11, Folk 12, Lemon 13, Tyson 16. I'm a Tyson guy myself, but, I could see the hype for Lemon. I don't know. Something about Jordan Tyson excites me as a prospect. And then, yeah, that's what sucks. Kenyon Sadiq going 15, Tyson 16. So we're not going to get one of the hype ball carriers, one of the hype guys that could come in and transform this offense. But we could get Amari Cooper Jr. I am looking at him. I'm also looking at Casey Concepcion. I do really like KC, but if we're going to do KC, I'm going to try to trade back. And we'll try it. I'm going to try to get pick 22. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I want Casey Concepcion here, so we're going to go 19, 22. I don't really want to muddy this video very much, so give me 86, and I'll give you 200, and then my next year fourth. That we got, I think that was from the Adam Thielen trade, funny enough. So here we go. We're done making trades now at this point. In the time they went Ione, then Woods, then Freeling. I'm going to go Casey Concepcion here. I know Amar Cooper is there. I know Proctor is there, but I don't know. There's something about Casey Concepcion that just excites me. Maybe it's name value. Maybe it's the fact that that name screams star to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind a little bit. But here we go. Our second pick. Maybe we should have went offensive tackle that first round because Antonio Williams, Skylar Bell, both here. Both excite me. I really like the idea of bringing in Skylar Bell. But, I mean, also Antonio Williams, I don't usually get to see him at this point. I think, though, I'm going to go crown over here. Get our new left tackle of the future. Again, Quay Walker, we only signed to a 1-year deal. And then who knows after that. So I think it's going to be perfect to go second round, Demetrius Crownover. Although I do like Ted Hurst. I do like Mike Washington. And I will say with this Panther team, bringing in a running back this draft is not going to be such a bad thing. As I do take Crownover there, we get our new offensive tackle of the future. Part of me is worried that A.J. Dillon's not going to be that guy. And Brooks isn't going to be that guy coming back from his injury. And I like ETN or HN or whatever we're saying now. But I'm not entirely optimistic. I mean, he's still a 5th round pick. He's still a guy that we really don't know about yet. So if we could bring in more help, I'm going to be doing that. And I see 2 guys here, Coleman and Price, that I like. But we're still in the 3rd round. We got 2 picks coming up back to back. I would rather take one of the bigger guys. I do like me some Max Clare. And we do need a new tight end. I mean, come on now. How do we not go our new potential tight end 1? 6'4". He's a big boy. We're going to go Max Clare first. We need that. I still don't trust JT Sanders. I like Mitch Evans, but I don't know if he's a lead guy. We'll see if Clare is. I don't know if he really will be either, but we like his pass catching profile. I mean, that's what I knew about him, at least from the few times that, I've decided to tune in to some Ohio State with my dad. Now is where we have a discussion. We have pick 119. That's going to be in the 4th round. That's going to be most likely the not where I want to take my running back in this offense-only draft. So we'll see. I do like me some Bryce Lance, but he's from a smaller school, and you know me. I'm not so much of a smaller school guy. FCS. There is, of course, Indiana, a champion, one of the most productive receivers. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go with a guy that I feel like I trust to come in and catch balls. We've had that issue with Xavier Legette, as all my Panther fans know, as almost every NFL fan knows at this point. So I'm going to bring a guy that was productive in college that I completely trust to keep that ball secure. Again, reminder, we've gone wide receiver, offensive tackle, tight end. I'm going wide receiver again here. Now, you might say not enough work on the line, but that might be the depth, guys. I feel like you could get some good big boys late in the draft, and so this is where I'm going to be thinking maybe we go Claiborne, maybe we go Black. Maybe we go Indiana back-to-back picks, and we get Kalen Black, a dynamic runner. I'm talking myself into this here. Let's look at our guy from Wake Forest here. Let's look at Claiborne. Also dynamic. But he is a bit undersized, a bit lighter. We already have that in HN. This is very similar to a guy that we got last time. I was talking with my dad about it at the gym. He seemed to be a big Kalen Black guy. I already grabbed an Indiana wide receiver, so it's only right to go Kalen Black here. We'll read a little bit here. Spotty injury history, yes, but that's almost the story of our entire room at this point. And just the fact that potentially elite explosive element. Potentially this is a guy that could come in and we could give some house calls to. We're going to do it. We're going to go with Kalen Black. Flame me for it if you want in the comments, but I like my Indiana guys. Call me biased for the natty or whatnot, but again, I like these guys. So our final 2 picks of the draft, 158 and 159. What are we going to do with it? I'm thinking of going something on the line, and then maybe we go a Carson Beck just to have a better backup. I say better, just to have another backup quarterback other than Kenny Pickett. Maybe we go J.C. Davis and Markel Bell here. Actually, I'm kind of talking myself into that. Going our big boys at the end here. Of course, we already got 1 tackle, so maybe I go a tackle and a guard here. I do like J.C. Davis quite a bit. He's out a long road here. It feels like he's earned his way here. Oh my goodness, 6'9" though. You know what? We're taking both. We're gonna round off our draft by getting more offensive line talent. We're gonna get 2 new offensive tackles. They could probably shift a guard if need be. First things first. 6'9", 346 Markel Bell. Welcome to Carolina. We'll pray that he stays healthy. We'll pray that he stays avoiding injury for us, and we'll see how that works out. Instead, we'll also grab the 6'4", 322 J.C. Davis out of Illinois. And that is going to be all of our picks here. But if you stay on the video, we're going to do a little bit of a season prediction. How many wins this team's going to go if we go to the playoffs. So don't go anywhere just yet. If not, just skip forward like maybe 30 seconds. Maybe even 30 seconds will be too long, as we're going to be right into it, as we're just now going to be simulating the games. I'm going to talk a little bit about the excitement I have for this team, especially given the strategy that I've put on for this video, which is offense only. I am in love with this team's defense next year. I genuinely think we could have maybe the best defense in the NFC South, if not in the NFC, which would be a crazy turnaround. To be fair. And I don't think going offense only is going to necessarily be the secret to success. We still need linebacker depth. We still need safety depth. But I think if we go pretty good with offense, this team can't go wrong. But if you ask me, if you ask this website, this team can go wrong, as the Falcons are the 3 seed. Are you kidding me? The Falcons? That's hilarious. The playoffs go the 1-seed 49ers, 2-seeded Lions, the 3-seeded Falcons, the 4-seeded Eagles, 5-seeded Rams, 6-seeded Packers, 7-seeded Bears. Looking at how we did, nice. That's wow. The Chargers. That's wow. Anyways, back to what we're doing. We went 9-8. We were a positive record. We had a plus 40 point differential. Atlanta going 12-5. You're smoking. Oh man, that's crazy. Tampa Bay 6-11 versus 9-8 for New Orleans. That's also kind of crazy, but you know, we've seen weirder things. In the draft order, we were the second team out, as Minnesota went 10-7 and also missed the playoffs. I would be pretty upset if I was a Minnesota fan right now. I'm pretty upset right now as a Carolina fan that we're not going to the playoffs in this video. So we will see who wins the Super Bowl out of the teams here: the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Bengals, the Broncos, the Bills, the Jags, and the Ravens. So here we go. Super Bowl is going to be the 49ers over the Ravens. It's a rematch of 2012, and the 49ers get it in the revenge. So that's going to do it for our mock draft, our mock season, our offense only. Let me know how I did in the comment section below. Let me know what offensive picks you would have done in the place that I did, and make sure you subscribe, click the bell icon. Next week, defensive only draft, which is going to be very, very exciting. So till next time, as always, this has been Curtis Collings. Peace.